Hey all, Hipper here. And yes, it is Martel Day because it's been a long time since I've played this ship. And I use Ru, and I use Azure Lane Baltimore and Takao, and the Ingenious, full speed ahead, Velocious, steer clear, and fully packed. So yeah, totally standard Agile build. On the ship I have aiming systems, and then I have double rudder in the two middle slots here. And then I have the improved reload in the last slot. So 3 sonars, 3 heals, and 3 speed boosts. That's what you want in the ship here. Almost 16 range and 1.9 second rudder and 37 knots. But remember, that's before the speed boost. So with speed boost you can go, I believe, just around 44 knots. So it's a seriously fast cruiser. And of course the DPM, guns only on the ship here, is nuts. It's really good. The HE is like pretty much fantastic, and the AP is also really good. It's not as hard hitting as Hipper, but it's still very nasty, especially because you have 2/3 of your firepower in the front. So with the speed boost you can get into position before pretty much anyone else has a chance to even get started, basically. So I choose this side here today. I kind of pick either right or left side when I spawn at B here, because it is kind of an exposed spawn, and if you get into a position on this side here or the one on the other side, you can, like I'm doing here, take shots at the defenders and also punish any destroyer that's like naughty enough to enter the B cap. But there's no destroyer in there at the moment, and I can see my own destroyer is heading in. So it looks like we've scared the enemy destroyer off, or it could be Suzuya Torps, I don't know. But in any case, I'm trying to scare the Suzuya away, or at least get him to at least go a little bit further away, and then I'm going to help the destroyer cap here, because we two of us in there means we can cap a lot faster, so we don't have to worry about getting reset all the time by this Suzuya. So the Suzuya looks like he's going to show broadside now, so that's why I switched to AP. So always keep a lookout for broadsides in Martel, because you will be handsomely rewarded if you can pull it off. Like this shot here, it's a pretty good one. 2 citadels, and that hurt that guy a lot. And really, like this salvo and the next one, like that one he avoided, which is fair, but this one really should kill him, but for some reason it doesn't. So what can you do? Anyway, we've taken B, and that really concludes my interest in this cap here. Now I just gotta get out of here, and luckily the destroyer is actually awake, and like he knows what's going on, and he's coming here with a smoke screen to let me retreat in peace and quiet. I was just waiting to go dark, really, but of course this helps because I can keep firing at the Suzuya. So he decides not to follow us, it looks like, so that means that yeah, the middle is won. And we've already lost 2 destroyers here with nothing to show on the red team, so I can already tell that this is going to be a pretty bad match, this one here, unfortunately. And within the next minute or so we're going to lose 2 battleships, which means that 4 minutes into the game we are, like, our team is almost halved. And I don't know how that happens. It's always a mystery to me how especially battleships can be taken out in a matter of minutes. I mean, the only way that can happen is if you show broadside in your battleship, or you rush in and get torped. If you hang back, not too far of course, but if you hang back and support your cruisers and you don't show broadside, then, well, you're fine. But anyway, 2 battleships down, and like I said, 5 versus 9 now, so it's already looking pretty bad. And I'm still trying to get the kill shot on this Suzuya here, so I don't really want to leave him here, because he could just, you know, pretty much sail in and take B cap right from under my nose. But without any real support, it's hard to really do anything here. So with 4 ships down on our team, I am a very inviting target now because I am the only cruiser left on the blue team, and as you can see, I'm in the middle of the map. So I have to pretty much decide on a flank to head down to now, and I decide on actually going to C, simply because it has better cover. If I can get rid of all the ships over there, there's a lot of ships. But A is pretty much lost. There's just 1 battleship over there, and looks like 2 destroyers. So I'm going to head towards C and see if I can't remove the destroyer over here at the very least, and then see what other shenanigans we can get up to. And just trying to get a sneaky shot at the Mars here, but someone actually takes him out for me, which is great. And it was even a battleship, I believe. So finally a battleship that actually shoots at destroyers. But yeah, anyway, I'm still going to go for C because, well, it seems to be the easiest cap to take. And there are 2 battleships in the middle here, so one would assume that they should be able to defend B along with the destroyer. So the battleship that actually nuked the destroyer before, if you replay this battle, you'll see that he was sitting behind an island, well, pretty much the first 5 minutes of the game, and indirectly then serving up the C cap for the enemy to take, because he left just 1 battleship against the 4 of them over there, probably 5 actually, including the destroyer. And then after that he tried to escape to the middle, and now he's pretty much sitting on top of me, like the other battleship just to my left here. He at least he tried, like he went for A, and it looks like the guys over there just got pummeled, and he bow tanked his way back to the middle of the map here. But it means that we are all sitting in the middle of the map, which is pretty much, well, a bad situation when you're getting flanked on both sides. And really, like, if you're in a battleship, just stay on your flank. Like, you're so big and fat and slow that by the time you get to the middle, like the guy here did, the battle is lost by then. There's no point. So I'm trying desperately to burn this Colorado here because I need him gone so I can actually move into this cap here. And it is a tier 6, and it's just a matter of time before I can burn him down with Martel here. But I was just wishing he would show a little bit broadside so we could get this like over a little bit faster than it's going now, because we are way behind on points, mostly because we've lost so many ships. And we still have the B cap, but the destroyer was taken out in there now, so it's looking even worse now, and we lost another battleship there. Well, here we are, about what, there's 7 minutes left of the battle, and it's just me left, and of course the battleship that has done nothing but run for the fight the whole the whole battle. So obviously he's not going to last long. And I saw the Lo Yang over here at B before, so I'm just going to shoot some like preemptive torps this way here in case he starts to cap, because my choice now is either defend B or go for C, and if I start to defend B, I'll probably just get nuked by the 7 ships left on the red team. So it's better if I start to take C, and then hopefully I can actually burn these guys down at least a little bit. Of course I have to deal with the Gneisenau here, and as you can see on the flank, the Lo Yang is capping, and he's being really annoying. He's feeling very safe that he's able to shoot at me even. Like, he's not shooting AP for some reason, but it doesn't really matter. But just remember the torpedoes I shot before, because I shot them like deliberately where I put them, because I was expecting that destroyer to take up the position here. So he's gone, and my torpedoes have found the Gneisenau here, and that's the high caliber, and he just survives. So of course now the problem is I don't want him to fire his other side of torpedoes, so we need him taken out. So it would be very nice with a battleship salvo now to take this guy out, and he does make an effort but misses. at like, it's not very far. What is he? 8 kilometers away or something like that. But anyway, the battleship is now gone, and I'm able to cap in relative peace and quiet, at least for a little while, because I know the last 5 guys on the red team, and that was 7 guys just about a minute ago. Of course, they're all rushing this way to take me out and win the battle. And that Florida is going down very soon. Anyway, he has like done nothing in this battle here other than run away from the fight. So my choice now is if I should go right or left around this island here, and I'm assuming most of the red ships are on the left side because they're all trying to get the kill on the Florida, and that's why I decide to go right, because perhaps I could get the opportunity to actually go all the way and get in and take and retake B. Of course, it's a long shot because I do have 5 enemies waiting for me. But of course, it's a chance for a solo warrior, isn't it? I don't get that though, I can promise you that. But we do really well in this battle here. And it's just, these battles happen, and yes, they are super annoying and frustrating. But it's just par for the course in this game here. So the good thing about 5 versus 1 or 4 versus 1 situations like this one, it is that usually the red team gets very cocky, and the cruisers stop worrying about showing broadside, and the battleships stop looking for torpedoes, and all they care about is getting that final kill shot. And that is a perfect situation for Martel, especially with this build here, because this is, like I said before, a very fast cruiser with a very fast rudder, and the DPM you can push out of this thing while you are under pressure by the red team and kiting away is immense, and not to be underestimated at all. So I'm just loading HE here in case the destroyer wants to surprise me around the corner, and then I'm just setting up for a kiting run here because I'm already spotted here. There will be no surprise attack on B cap, and I even get a nasty salvo there. It's a bit of a shame because I was doing pretty well on HP there, but because I cannot see anyone and they can all see me, and finally I get someone to shoot at. And like I said before, battleships get complacent in situations like this. Same with not just battleships, but everyone does, because like they're pretty sure they're going to win, and of course they are going to win. But in situations like this, if you have an agile cruiser, you can get in some pretty nasty damage here because of the fact that they are so complacent. And there's still that Suzuya left. I just wish I got him in the beginning of the game. Nearly got him with those 2 citadels there, but then I just don't know what happened to the other 2 salvos. I just didn't get him. Because, yeah, I just hate cruisers like that. But like, he never went in for the cap, for the B cap. All he did was sit out there and shoot HE. And I don't think he should be rewarded with that, with a victory. He should have been, well, biting my AP shells, but that was not to be. And I only got 1 torpedo on the Colorado here. I mean, the guy sailed right into my torpedoes, and I only got 1 torpedo hit, which is, yeah, annoying to say the least. But look at the York here. He's now so sure of himself that he is just showing broadside and doesn't really care anymore. So of course I've switched to AP because this is a very inviting target, and we give him a few salvos he won't forget. So the Confederate is home there, and just see if we can't get him out of the game. But we are at 1,000 points now, and the game is going to end. But I mean, I did survive, not that that means anything, but it does get me a Dreadnought medal. And if we look at the XP here, so 186,000 damage, that's pretty good. 2,500 XP in a loss. So a sad end to a good game, but I hope you enjoyed it, and see you out there.